We're very interested in investigating the interface between nanomaterials and biology. As we make more and more complex nanomaterials, we apply those materials, and one of the major drivers of that is treating disease or understanding disease. I'm Professor Christopher Thurecht. I'm a Senior Group Leader at the Australian Institute for Bioengineering and Nanotechnology. We design a lot of synthetic nanomaterials, and then we probe how these nanomaterials directly interface with biological systems and start looking at how it interacts with cells. So we will look under microscope, confocal microscopy, and then once we understand how they interact in that two-dimensional kind of structure, we move into the mouse models. But also recently we've moved into comparative oncology, and in this case you actually look at dogs mostly that have developed cancer just like humans would. So dogs are the only animal other than humans that develop prostate cancer. So being able to treat the dog and understand how a nanomedicine works in that dog is really, really valuable for us, and hopefully allows us to rapidly translate into clinical studies. We use a lot of high-end equipment. The imaging infrastructure that we use is tens of millions of dollars. It really looks at high-resolution images using positron emission tomography for magnetic resonance imaging. So high-res images that allows us to track these materials in real time, and that's expected when you start to investigate clinical-like situations. The good thing about the virtual reality is it really is a research learning tool. I can sit at my computer with a VR headset on and talk to a collaborator, pulling out a tumour in a mouse, for example, and investigating how many nanoparticles might be in that tumour. But we also, in the case of the VR, it's next generation imaging. So instead of sitting in my office and going through thousands and thousands and thousands of two-dimensional images, I can put on the VR headset and see all of those merged into a single image and extract the data that I want from a single VR image. So it's very powerful. So the exciting aspects of that work is moving towards a human clinical trial at the end of the year of these materials with researchers at the PA hospital. That's a really exciting outlook for us in developing new therapeutics.